"Sir, I'm sure little NHI will love this." The words came lightly, almost casually, yet beneath them was a careful hope, one wrapped as delicately as the gift itself. Someone mentioned needing to take a quick shower before handing it over, quietly wishing that James, too, would like what had been prepared for him. In this household, even the smallest gestures carried meaning, yet something felt off. "I can't find it anywhere." A pause. Then confusion. "Why are you here, ma'am? Is James home?" "Yes, he is," and yet, he wasn't. She had been here before. Several times, in fact. Each visit ended the same way: James nowhere to be found. She was certain he had been here once, she had even met him. That memory lingered, stubborn and undeniable. How long have you been waiting for James? A long time, long enough for the cold to creep into her bones. Long enough for hope to begin testing its own limits. She admitted she had known James was here for quite some time. He hadn't told anyone. Perhaps that secrecy was deliberate. Perhaps it was fear. This morning, she had come determined to see him, waiting from early hours, scanning every familiar corner, wondering where he had gone. A friend of James had told her where to find him. "And you've been waiting since morning?" "Yes, quite a while." When asked why she wanted to see him, her answer was simple, almost tender in its practicality. "Winter is coming. I bought James a warm coat. Nothing dramatic. Nothing urgent. Just care, quiet, patient care." She had waited a long time for James to come home. If needed, she said, she could bring anything else within a day or two. Then the conversation shifted, gently, toward something warmer. "Are you free today?" A little. She had planned a small Christmas meal. Nothing elaborate. Just food, warmth, and togetherness. "Would you like to come over for dinner with NHI and me?" "Yes. I'm free." Plans unfolded naturally after that. Someone would go pick up NHI, because she was missed terribly. Someone else would go buy a few more things. They agreed to meet, to move together, to search for James if necessary, and just like that, the waiting gave way to movement. "Bye, Don. Bye, Auntie Diep." Gratitude was exchanged warmly as NHI was picked up. Her excitement was immediate, contagious. "Is this a Christmas tree?" It was, small, handmade, and imperfect. Crafted from corn cobs and simple decorations, it stood proudly, carrying more love than any store-bought tree ever could. The house buzzed softly with activity. "Are you done making the little Christmas tree?" "Not yet. I'll finish it soon." Fairy lights were untangled, stretched, plugged in. Grandma decorated carefully while NHI was told to sit still, to behave, to let Auntie Diep cook. There was laughter, gentle scolding, and the kind of domestic rhythm that only appears when people feel safe. "Is it pretty?" "Yes." When the lights finally flickered on, the room transformed. "Wow, it's so beautiful." It really was. NHI beamed with pride as she was asked if she liked it, if Grandma had done a good job. She compared it to the trees they had seen in the city earlier that day. Perhaps this one was even prettier. Perhaps love made it so. "I'll show it to Auntie Diep later," she promised. A phone call interrupted the warmth. "I'm sorry. I have to go home. Uncle Home called me." Apologies followed, gentle, sincere. There would be no dinner together tonight. Maybe next time. Always next time. Goodbyes were repeated, almost ritualistic, as Grandma prepared to leave. NHI was asked to understand. Adults were busy. Life was complicated. Love did not always arrive on time. Uncle James is busy. Aunt Huyen is busy too. They can't visit often. The words were meant to comfort, yet they carried their own sadness. But Auntie Diep is here, came the reassurance. Sit here, be good, we'll eat later. After all, it was Christmas. The table was set slowly. Books were put away, bowls were brought out. The food waited patiently, just like everyone else. Should we wait for Uncle James? Yes, let's wait. Minutes passed. If he doesn't come, we'll eat first, Hope wavered. I think Uncle James won't come today, and then, he's here. Suddenly, the room filled with excitement. James arrived carrying not just himself, but a massive gift, bright, heavy, impossible to ignore. Close your eyes, NHI was told. Come closer. When she opened them, wonder spilled across her face. A doll, shoes, candy, so many small joys packed into one box. Thank you, Uncle James. Christmas had arrived at last. They ate together, bread instead of rice, simple dishes made with care. Compliments flowed easily. Laughter returned. The handmade tree glowed beside them. James apologized for his absence. He had been busy, but he came today, and he brought something special to make up for it. Don't be mad anymore, he said softly. Later, when NHI finally fell asleep, lulled by a gentle song, silence settled in. The adults talked quietly, about family, about complicated homes, about mothers waiting too long. About truths that were hard to say. Diep encouraged honesty. Healing, she believed, required conversation, even when it hurt. And then, shyly, James revealed the coat. Bought in the city, chosen carefully, a simple garment meant to protect him from winter. Try it on, she said. It should keep you warm. It fit perfectly. James couldn't stay long. Responsibilities pulled him away again. But not tonight, not completely. Uncle James will sleep with me tonight, NHI had declared earlier. And for once, no one argued. Sleep well, he whispered. Outside, winter pressed against the walls. Inside, warmth held firm. Christmas, after all, is not about perfection, it is about waiting. About returning. About staying, just a little longer than planned.